What's up, basketball fanatics? If you thought you knew everything about the Indiana Fever drama, think again. I'm about to drop some truth bombs that will completely change how you see Stephanie White and Caitlin Clark's relationship. This statement from Coach White has the entire WNBA world in absolute chaos. But before we dive into the bombshell revelation, smash that like button if you're ready for some mind-blowing inside information. Let's rewind to when everything changed. Caitlin Clark, the generational talent who was setting the WNBA on fire, went down with that devastating ankle injury during practice. Then came the setbacks. Just when fans thought she was ready to return, another issue surfaced. The timeline kept getting pushed back, leaving everyone wondering what was really happening behind closed doors. But here's what most people don't know. While Clark has been sidelined physically, she's been more present than ever. Sources reveal she's been at every single practice, dissecting film like a coach, analyzing opponents' weaknesses, and cheering louder than any fan in the arena. She's not just rehabbing, she's studying the game at a PhD level. For weeks, Fever fans have been brutal toward Stephanie White. The rumors have been vicious. White doesn't appreciate Clark's superstar status. She's deliberately slow-playing the recovery. There's serious friction behind closed doors. Social media exploded with hate. Fans demanded White's firing, claiming she couldn't handle a superstar, that she was jealous of Clark's spotlight. The criticism was relentless and personal. But what happened during that recent press conference? What Stephanie White revealed about Caitlin Clark's situation. It's about to flip everything upside down. Picture this. Reporters packed in, cameras rolling, everyone expecting typical coach speak about injuries and timelines. But when that first question about Clark's status came up, something extraordinary happened. When people ask me about Caitlin's return, White began, her voice gaining intensity, they're asking the wrong question. They want to know when she'll be back. But what they should be asking is how we've used this time to build something revolutionary around her. Here's the part that will blow your mind. Caitlin Clark didn't just join the Indiana Fever. She transformed our entire DNA. And every single day she's been out, we've been preparing not for her comeback, but for her complete unleashing. Unleashing, people. This isn't just coach speak. This is White basically admitting that everything has been building toward making Clark unstoppable. But here's where it gets absolutely incredible. Sources close to the team have revealed what White was really orchestrating during Clark's absence. She wasn't limiting the rookie. She was expanding the entire universe around her. Every practice, every rotation, every strategic decision has had one focus, an insider revealed. How do we create the perfect storm for Caitlin's return? White has been using this injury time as her laboratory, testing lineups, experimenting with plays, identifying which teammates can best amplify Clark's brilliance. This wasn't recovery time. This was preparation for something historic. Meanwhile, Clark herself has been the team's secret weapon from the sidelines. Coaches report she's been breaking down film with surgical precision, identifying opponent tendencies, and providing insights that have directly contributed to their winning streak. Remember all those rumors about tension? About White not appreciating Clark's talent? Total fabrication. Multiple sources confirm White and Clark have been in constant strategic discussions, not just about recovery, but about vision, legacy, and dynasty building in Indiana. Stephanie sees something in Caitlin that transcends basketball, revealed a team insider. She's not managing a rookie, she's cultivating greatness. Clark's presence during games has been electric. Fans witness her animated coaching from the bench, her passionate celebrations of teammates' success, her constant communication with White during timeouts. This isn't a fractured relationship, it's a partnership. Here's the shocking part. White's plan for Clark's return isn't just about getting healthy. It's about making an earth earth-shattering statement to the entire league. Sources suggest White has designed revolutionary offensive packages specifically for Clark's return. We're talking about utilizing her court vision, her unlimited range, her leadership in ways the WNBA has never seen. They're not bringing back the same Caitlin Clark, an insider revealed. They're unleashing an evolved version that nobody is prepared for. Clark's sideline analysis has reportedly identified weaknesses in every opponent they'll face down the stretch. She's been building a mental database that will be lethal upon her return. Here's what's mind-blowing. While critics focused on the team's record without Clark, White was orchestrating something bigger. The Fever's ball movement, their defensive rotations, their chemistry development, all deliberately structured to create the perfect ecosystem for Clark's return. Look at how teammates have evolved. Look at the offensive flow. White hasn't been proving they can win without Clark. She's been proving they can create basketball poetry with her. Those fans calling for White's job, that brutal criticism, it's about to look incredibly foolish. Because while everyone doubted White's commitment to Clark, she was quietly building the perfect foundation for superstardom. Every decision has been calculated to maximize Clark's impact. Stephanie White isn't threatened by Caitlin's stardom, revealed a source. She's the architect of it. When Caitlin Clark steps back onto that court, it won't just be a return from injury. It will be the unveiling of a system specifically engineered for generational talent. White hasn't been holding Clark back. She's been preparing to set her completely free. Clark's mental preparation during this time has been unprecedented. She's studied every opponent, analyzed every tendency, prepared for every scenario. Her basketball IQ has reportedly reached another level entirely. So here's the reality nobody wanted to admit. Stephanie White isn't just Caitlin Clark's coach. She's her greatest advocate and strategic mastermind. Those weeks of criticism, that fan outrage, they completely misunderstood what was happening. While everyone questioned White's loyalty, she was building a masterpiece around Clark's inevitable return. The Indiana Fever aren't just getting their star back. They're about to unleash something revolutionary that will redefine women's basketball. To all the fans who doubted Stephanie White, prepare to witness greatness. Because what's coming next will be absolutely legendary, and White just proved she's been the mastermind orchestrating it all along.